Pangea was a supercontinent that existed from about 300 to 180 million ago. The outlines of the modern continents and other land masses are indicated on this map. The Phanerozoic is the shortened aeon to Earth, which started approximately 442 million years ago. It consists of three eras: the Paleozoic, Mesozoic, and Cenozoic. 22 and is the time when multicellular life greatly diversified into almost all organisms known today. 136. The Paleozoic Old Life era was the first and longest era of the Phanerozoic aeon, lasting from 442 to 251 million ago. 22. During the Paleozoic, many modern groups of life came into existence. Life colonized the land, first plants, then animals. Two major extensions occurred. The continents formed at the break of the Pangea and Rodinia. At the end of the Phanerozoic, slowly moved together again, forming the supercontinent Pangea. In the late Paleozoic, cetacean need the Mesozoic middle life era lasts from 250 million years ago to 66 million years ago. 22. It is subdivided into the Triassic, Jurassic, and Cretaceous periods. The era began with the Permian Triassic extension, having the most served extension having in the fossil record. 95 of the species on Earth died out. 137. It ended with the Cretaceous Paleogene extension, having that wiped out the dinosaurs. Cetacean needed the Cenozoic new life era began at 66 million years ago. 22. And it subdivided into the Paleogene, Neogene, and Quaternary periods. These three periods are further split into 7 subdivisions, with the Paleogene composed of the Paleocene, Eocene, and Eocene. The Neogene divided into the Miocene, Pliocene, and the Quaternary, composed of the Pleistones and Holozones, and 138 mammals, birds, amphibians, crocodiles, turtles, and leti dinosaurs survived the Cretaceous. Paleogene extinction event that killed off the non-avian dinosaurs and many other forms of life, and this is the era during which they diversified into their modern forms. Citation needed. Plate tectonics, paleography and climate, Pangea science statistical. At the end of the Phanerozoic, the supercontinent Pangea had broken apart into the smaller continents Florentia, Baltica, Serbia, and Gondwana. 135 during periods when continents move apart, more oceanic crust is formed by volcanic activity because young volcanic crust is relatively hotter and less dense than old oceanic crust. The ocean floors rise during such periods. This causes the sea level to rise. Therefore, in the first half of the Paleozoic, large areas of the continents were below sea level. Citation needed. Early Paleozoic climate were warmer than today, but the end of the Ordovician saw a short ice age during which glaciers covered the South Pole, where the hog continent Gondwana was situated. Traces of glaciations from this period are only found on former Gondwana during the late Ordovician ice age. A few mass extinctions took place in which many brachiopods, trilobites, Brillianza, and corals disappeared. This marine species could probably not content with the decreasing temperature of the seawater. 140. The continents Laurentia collide between 450 to 400 during the Caledonian Orogeny to form Laurasia, also known as Euramerica. 141 Fakes of the mountain belt. This collision coast can be found in the Scotland and the northern Appalachians in the Devonian period 416 to 359. 22 Gondwana and Serbia began to move towards Laurasia. The collision of Serbia with Laurasia caused the Aurelian orogeny. The collision of Gondwana with Laurasia is called the Mariscan or Herkiscan or orogeny in Europe, or the Allegheny and orogeny in the North America. The later phase took place during the Carboniferous period 359 to 299 to 22 and result in the formation of the last supercontinent, Pangea 60 by 180 MA. Pangea broke up into Eurasia and Gondwana citation needed Cambrian explosion. Paleobites burst Cambrian period and the birth of group of Phanerozoic organisms. The rate of the evolution of life recorded by fossils Cambrian period 452 to 488. 22. The Sweden emerged of many new species, Pila and Cambrian explosion, Biosial forming in the Cambrian explosion was unprecedented before and science that time 59 to 129 whereas the Indian life forms appear yet primitive and not easy to in the modern animals like and a well-known group of the arthropods from the lower Paleozoic. After the Cambrian, older paroids appear complex but are semi-quiet. However, modern colonization of land, artist comprehension of Devonian flora, evolution of the tetrapods, dinosaurs were the main terrestrial vertebrates throughout most the Mesozoic extensions. Diversification of mammals. Human story. Recent events.